What's the story, Morning Glory? What is the word, Hummingbird? Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for joining me for this review of Basketball Wives Season 10, Episode 22. Somebody told me that this season has 26 episodes. No idea why. Usually, if an episode or if a season is having so many episodes, I'm thinking a lot of drama has happened and we need a lot of episodes to get the full effect or the full storyline of this major drama that's been going. Ain't nothing going on Basketball Wives. Nothing at all. These little petty fights that they get into, it's stupid. It's petty as hell. It's redundant. They get into these little spats. They make up, then another spat, then they make. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if this is the last hurrah for Basketball Wives, and so they want to go out with a bang with 26 episodes. I have no idea, but they need to end it after this. They really do need to end it. I cannot imagine what else we have to watch about Jackie Christie or about any of the other women. What else? There's nothing going on with these women. So the only thing that I can think of why this season is lasting so long and why there was a huge hiatus halfway through is because this is probably the beginning of the end for Basketball Wives. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into it. So it starts off where we left off with the previous episode. We're still in Sacramento. The vacation is winding down. The trip is winding down. And this is when they all had gone out to dinner and someone had brought up, I think it was British, because British feels very guilty about telling Brandy what Duffy said when Duffy had told her that she felt no loyalty to Brandy. Because British is feeling so guilty about it, she wants Brandy and Duffy to make up. But Brandy is not ready. Duffy wants to make up. She wants to move on. She wants to move forward. She's apologized. She's accepted accountability. But Brandy said that, and she says this in her confessional. She doesn't say this directly to Duffy, but in her confessional, she says, I just heard about this comment that Duffy made about her not having any loyalty to me. So I'm still trying to process it because it was very painful to hear. And I just got wind of this before we arrived in Sacramento. So I am not ready to patch things up and just move on. I need time to process this. Moving on from there, we see Jennifer. We know that Jennifer left Sacramento after she got into that big blowout fight with Jackie over the room situation. So now she's back in LA and she's having dinner with her man, Jelani. Jelani's making her dinner and, she's talking about her hair show. She's nervous. She's excited. She's overwhelmed because this is the very first show that she's going to put on. And she's just happy to be back in LA and back in business instead of wasting her time in Sacramento. So Jelani made dinner. He made chicken breast, I think, and asparagus. And when she took a bite into that chicken, she was like, oh my God, this is so good. This is so good, Jelani. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you're putting 20 on 10. It's just chicken breast with some asparagus. Your normal, regular schmegler, when you're trying to eat really clean, really healthy, stop making it seem like he made this, very complicated French cuisine, 7-course meal type of thing. Yes, we do appreciate our men cooking for us. They don't have to do that. When they do that, is very much appreciated. But the reaction that you gave about eating some boiled chicken breast was a little bit over the top. Moving on. So back in Sacramento, Jackie and Doug are out to dinner with Duffy and Iman, and they're talking about marriages. And Duffy asks the Christies, well, what is the secret to a long-lasting marriage? The secret to a long-lasting marriage, there is no secret. If the two people want to stick it out, they're going to stick it out. Point blank, period. There is no magic formula. There is no secret. There is no hidden knowledge. There's no nothing on why marriages work. Okay, some work and some don't. Simple as that. It's not about, people will say things like, open communication. Okay, that helps, but it's not going to promise or guarantee a damn thing. Some people will say open communication. Some people will say don't go to bed angry. Go out on dates. Make time. There is no secret. There are people who will fight like cats and dogs every single day, go to bed angry, hide secrets or have secrets on one another or against one another or whatever, and they'll stay married until the day they die. And then you'll have people who will go to therapy and counseling, and they'll go out on dates every single weekend and make time for themselves, and talk about all their problems and their issues and be open and transparent, and they won't make it past 5 years. So there is no secret, there is no formula. If the two of you want to be together, y'all are going to be together, point blank, period. So Duffy says that, I think Doug had asked the question, how did the two of y'all, now, how did Iman propose to Duffy? And Iman talks about how they were doing something or wherever they were, and all of a sudden he goes, "Where's your ring?" And then Duffy goes, "What ring?" And then he gets down on one knee, opens up the box, and proposes to her. I thought that was cute. I thought that was adorable, but I'm a simple kind of girl. Duffy, she didn't like that type of proposal. She wanted something huge, something, thought out, planned, like the whole shebang, the kind of stuff that we see on TikTok and Instagram, where all the friends and family get involved with this really huge proposal. It's a big production. There's photographers everywhere, cameramen everywhere, huge 10-foot tall arrangements of flowers. That is what she really wanted. So she wanted something that she could post on social media, not this little rinky dinky, just between the two of us, intimate moment, a man letting you know that he wants to spend the rest of his life with you, commit his life to you. To her, it wasn't even about that. It was about the showmanship of it all, and it wasn't enough showmanship for Duffy. Moving on. So the three B's, Brooke, British, and Brandy, are out shopping. British is telling Brandy that she needs to meet Duffy halfway. Duffy has already apologized, and Brandy needs to meet her halfway. And British, she's just really guilty about starting this rift between Duffy and Brandy, because she was the one that ran and told Brandy what Duffy had said about the whole loyalty thing. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you said what you said, stand in it. Don't say what you said, because you broke your legs, British. You broke your legs running to Brandy to let Brandy know what Duffy said. How Duffy had posted this video of Malaysia on her social media, and how Duffy said that she wasn't loyal to Brandy. You broke your legs running to her to tell her this information, and now you're like trying to fix it. Girl, please. Moving on. Jackie and Brandy. So they're talking about, where are they? Jackie and Brandy. They're back home in LA. They're back in LA. I think they met up for lunch or something, and they're talking about Jennifer. So Jackie said that she was extremely hurt by how Jennifer reacted to the damn rooms. Jackie's a great actress. She's a great actress, acting as if she had no idea that Jennifer got the lesser than room. Girl, you did that. Okay, you are really milking this. And so she's talking about how, I had no idea. I had no idea that her room was like that. If I would have known, I would have fixed it. But I was just so hurt by her reaction, even though you were the one who was like brandishing your little fans as if you were going to hit her. But yes, your feelings were hurt. So Jackie talks about how close her and Jennifer are. She was telling Brandy, we talk on the phone every single day, and Brandy was like, y'all do? It came to a total surprise to Brandy. And you would think that Brandy would know this, that Jackie, I never knew that Jackie and Jennifer were that close. I know they have history. I know that their friendship has a lot of longevity, because they're the two that have been on the show the absolute longest. I think they've both been there, I want to say, since day one. So I'm surprised that Brandy was shot. I don't know, y'all. But okay, to hear Jackie tell it, her and Jennifer are BFFs. She makes it seem like she's a whole lot closer to Jennifer than she ever was to Shawnee. So she says, me and Jennifer, we were so close. We were talking on the phone every single day. And Brandy goes, y'all did? And then Jackie says, yes. And I was helping her with her show. Her hair fashion show. I was helping her with her show. I was also helping her with her documentary. So, side note, Jennifer is working on producing a documentary about her ex and all the things that he did to fraud her and scam her. I'm assuming she's talking about Tim Norman from Sweetie Pie, because that's the only ex. And Jackie referred to him as her ex-boyfriend, not ex-husband. So it wasn't her, knothead husband. That's her husband. It was an ex-boyfriend. So I'm thinking it has to be Tim Norman, because who else has she dated it's worth making a documentary that people would want to see. So Jackie's like, I was helping her with her documentary, and she tells Brandy, and I told her, I said, look, if you want to make a documentary about this man, you just need to be ready for his reaction. Kind of like she was implying that maybe Jennifer didn't have explicit permission or consent from who I'm assuming allegedly is Tim Norman to do this documentary, but she was going to go ahead and do it. And so I guess Jackie was warning her that, look, you just better be ready for the reaction, I guess, either from Tim or his family or whoever when you do this documentary. So she's saying that she is still waiting for Jennifer to apologize to her. Then she can think about moving forward with Jennifer. So Brandy says that she's planning a get together at her house, and she's inviting everybody, including Duffy. No big deal. And Jackie suggests that maybe Brandy should meet with Duffy. No, Jackie suggests that Brandy meeting with I think with Duffy, but Brandy says she's not ready for that. Moving on from there, Jennifer. So she's holding her casting call for her hair show. Brooke showed up for support. They talk about Jackie, and Jennifer denies because Brooke asked Jackie. She says, Brooke asked Jennifer, is Jackie helping you with your documentary? Because she told us that she was helping produce your documentary. And Jennifer was so upset when she heard that. She was like, she is not. She's not producing my documentary. She's such a liar. So Jennifer says that the only involvement that Jackie had in her documentary was when Jennifer showed her a reel, one reel of the documentary, and that was it. That was Jackie's only involvement. She didn't help produce it. She had no other parts in it, no other hand in it other than that. And Jennifer she refers to her documentary as her passion project. Let's move on to Brandy's kickback event or get together. Okay, it was a bunch of nothing. Okay, so people come over to your house, to munch on some snacks, and then that's it. So everybody shows up, even Angel. She showed up first. Her baby's okay with his diaper rash. Duffy shows up with British. Brandy actually greets Duffy. She actually makes a point to go up to Duffy. She greets her and she gives her a hug. So it seems like, Brandy is trying to move forward a little bit. Duffy makes an announcement to the ladies, and she says that she is ready to finally get married, and she's planning a surprise for Iman. Oh, okay, I get it. So they're going to have a trip, okay, because she wants to plan a trip to Mexico for all the ladies. And on the very last day of the trip, all the men are going to show up, including Iman, and she's going to do a re-proposal. She's going to propose to Iman, but not proposing do you want to marry me, but letting him know that she's ready to get married. So it's a way for her to announce to him that after dragging her feet for so many years, now she's ready to get married. And it's going to be a huge, big production. And she says that it's going to be like what she would have wanted when he proposed to her. So now I get it. It's not really about her being upset about the proposal. She probably loved how he proposed to her, but we need an excuse to go on a trip. And so this is what they've come up with. So, Shawnee had a little spinoff about getting married in Jamaica. So Duffy's going to have her re-proposal in Mexico. Okay, now I understand. We just have to justify leaving the country. I wonder if British is going to be able to go with her ankle monitor. So moving on from there, Jennifer's redefined hair show. We see the hair show. It was what it was. It was nice. It was okay, fine. All the girls showed up except for Jackie because Jackie was not invited. So Jelani's there. His parents were there. He gave her a bouquet of flowers. After the show, the girls were all congratulating Jennifer, telling her what a great show it was, how proud they were of it. And here comes Messy British talking about telling Jennifer, girl, do you feel bad that you didn't invite Jackie? Why are you talking about Jackie? Jennifer don't see it for Jackie. This is Jennifer's moment. We're all congratulating her, telling her what a great job she did on her hair show. And you're bringing up old Jackie. Why, British? Why? We understand. The producers told you to. So the girls tell Jennifer that she needs to make up with Jackie, that they have too much of a friendship just to throw away like that. And Jackie then turns to Brandy and says, well, are you going to make up with Duffy? And Brandy said, yes, me and Duffy, we're good. We're going to talk, whatever, no big deal. So Jennifer then, she said that she's mad at Jackie because Jackie said that she was the producer of her documentary. So she tells the ladies, Jackie was not a producer of my documentary, and I'm sick and tired of her lying about all the stuff that she says she's done for me when she hasn't done crap. Moving on from there. Jackie and Duffy. So Duffy tells Jackie that she's planning this trip to, this is where she talks about the trip to Mexico and how all the ladies are going to go, but on the very last night, the men are going to arrive, and then she's going to propose to Iman. Okay, moving on from there. Then they talk about Jennifer. Jackie says that she's going to be the bigger person, and she's going to reach out to Jennifer. She's going to reach out and touch somebody. Moving on from there. British and Jennifer, they go out for their mani-pedi. Unbeknownst to Jennifer, British invited Jackie. So while they're sitting there getting their manis and their petties, here comes Jackie. Jennifer was surprised to see her walking in. And so Jackie brought cupcakes to celebrate Jennifer's hair show. She congratulated Jennifer on her hair show. And Jennifer said that she didn't want the cupcakes because she's trying to slim down. And then Jackie says, well, don't worry, girl, I got you because I also have some vegan cupcakes. So Jackie says that she is going to apologize to Jennifer for holding her hand when they were confronting each other. And when Jackie raised her little fan as if she was going to hit Jennifer with it, she was holding on to one of Jennifer's hands, and with her other hand she had that fan. So she did apologize for holding her hand. She says, I am sorry for that, that I was holding on to your hand in Sacramento. And Jackie had previously told British that she had that Jennifer was able to make this documentary because Jackie had hooked her up with all the connections, whoever that she needed to hook her up with to get this project rolling. So Jennifer tells Jackie, you lied about being a producer on my damn documentary because you're not. You lied about that. You're constantly picking on me. And then she tells her that, and I feel, and so then she's like, you're constantly picking on me, and I'm sick and tired of the lies that you're telling about me. And so Jackie was like, you're the one that's lying on me. Jackie accuses Jennifer of lying on her by telling people that, Jennifer, you're going around telling people that you don't feel safe around me. And then Jennifer stopped her right there. No, sorry, let's not go there yet. She first tells Jennifer, she says, you're lying, telling people that I didn't help you with the documentary. And, they go back and forth on that. Then Jackie says, you're lying also on me by telling people that I put my hands on you and that you don't feel safe around me. And then Jennifer stopped her right there, and she got up out of her seat and she stood above Jackie, and she says, you did put your hands on me because you were holding my hand with one of your hands, and then with the other hand, you acted like you were going to hit me with your little fan. You did put your hands on me. I did feel threatened by you, and I don't feel safe around you. And then she was like, you know what? I'm done with this. So she leaves. She's walking away. And so as she's walking away, Jackie said that she looked like a Versace tent pole because she had on this outfit. It was Versace'd out. And Jackie says, with all those designers and that you like to wear, I hope with all those labels that you like to wear, I hope these designers are paying you a pretty penny because you're constantly labeled out from top to bottom. She says it says, Jennifer's walking away. So they're still not good. They're still on really bad terms. And let's talk about the fashion. So Jennifer likes to be labeled out all the time. She has to be completely labeled out from top to bottom. Wendy Osefo, she's also like this on The Real Housewives of Potomac. They have to be labeled out from top to bottom. And people will say that people who dress like that always have to prove that they have money. They're so worried about people thinking that they don't have money that they try to prove how much money they have by the clothes that they wear. And very wealthy people are not like that. Extremely wealthy people, you will never know that they're wealthy, because wealth whispers. What do they say? The being broke shouts or something. Yeah, wealth whispers, being broke shouts. So I just don't understand Like, you can never, I understand you wanting to be labeled out, now and then, but girl, every scene that we see you in, you have to be labeled out from top to bottom. You can never just wear something that's not screaming Louis Vuitton, Versace, Gucci, Fendi. You always have to wear something that's letting the whole world know I'm wearing, designer brand. It does come off as broke, Jennifer. It does come off as broke. You are a very, very beautiful woman. I've got to give it to Jennifer. She is like a natural beauty. I don't think she's had a lot of work done. I don't think she's had any work done on her. And if she has, her doctor is fantastic because you can't tell. Jennifer is a very beautiful woman. And I wish that she would allow her beauty just to speak for itself and to shine on its own without us being so distracted by all of her labels. And just once in a while, you can still wear your labels, girl. I mean, if you're allergic to things that are not designer, we get it, girl. But it doesn't have to be screaming. I mean, we see your Versace outfit come in a mile away before we even know who the hell is wearing it. Can you just wear something that's a little bit more low key once in a while that doesn't have a label screaming out to the people? I don't know. Maybe she can't. Anyways, that's where it's all going to end. Excuse me. We're nowhere near the end. Man, it is tiring reviewing Basketball Wives, but I'm OCD. I have to review it all the way to the end. If I start it, I got to finish it, no matter how torturous it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. On your way out, don't forget to rate the video. If you like this content, go ahead and subscribe, and I will definitely talk to you later. Bye.